It just broke, my friend. The Eagles made an unexpected trade that could change the season's rumor mill even before Week 1. A surprising signing, a trade that took everyone by surprise. And behind it all, a worrying string of injuries that has fans on edge. I've gotten some juicy behind-the-scenes information, and I'm revealing every detail now. But first, if you proudly wear a green jersey, like and subscribe to the channel, because what you're about to tell, no one else has it. The season is about to start, and the Philadelphia Eagles are leaving no room for doubt. In a bold move, the team decided to bolster its quarterback position with the arrival of Sam Howell, who arrives from the Minnesota Vikings. The decision has left fans and experts in suspense, and the impact on Tanner McKee and Kyle McCord is already being felt behind the scenes. With Week 1 against the Dallas Cowboys fast approaching, the Sam Howell trade was made with a strategic swap of picks, a 2026 fifth-round pick and a 2027 seventh-round pick. The question isn't just the market value, but the immediate impact of this transfer for the Philadelphia team. Howell, 24, is an experienced quarterback who arrived in the NFL with high expectations, but his career with the Washington Commanders has been marked by ups and downs. In 2023, he had a breakout season. He was a standout, throwing for 3,946 yards and 21 touchdowns, figures that drew attention, but his time in Washington ended prematurely, leading to his trade to the Vikings and now the Eagles. The question everyone is asking is, what does this mean for current quarterbacks? With the arrival of Sam Howell, Tanner McKee's position on the Eagles roster is now under intense pressure. McKee, who was one of the greatest prospects of his time, has seen his position become even more daunting with the acquisition of Howell. While he could previously dream of more time on the field or an opportunity to develop, he now knows that the competition has become even fiercer. The Eagles have always been known for their well-planned strategies, and this move appears to be an attempt to increase the team's competitiveness at the QB position. McKee, who was drafted with high expectations, may feel the clock is ticking, and next season will be a time to prove his worth, or perhaps seek a new opportunity elsewhere. With a special focus on veterans and Howell's impact, we can't forget to mention Kyle McCord, the rookie QB. Will he be a threat to McKee? McCord is still adjusting to the pace of the NFL, but his presence is already making itself felt. In such a competitive climate, the newcomer could surprise everyone, but it will take more than talent to overcome the barrier of experience that Howell brings with him. Sam Howell's arrival in Philadelphia is much more than just a quarterback change. It's a strategic reconfiguration that puts the QB position in a new light. McKee must deal with the pressure of maintaining his position while Howell, with the experience gained, seeks another chance to prove himself. The Eagles' starting battle promises to be one of the biggest focuses of attention this season. One question remains. Will Howell be the missing piece for Philadelphia to take the next step, or will he be another temporary change in their quest for stability at quarterback? And if this change has already changed the buzz behind the scenes, wait until you hear what's happening within the squad, because a decision unexpectedly changed the scenario and opened space for new surprises. The Philadelphia Eagles trade for Sam Howell has raised a number of questions about the immediate future of the quarterback position, especially regarding Tanner McKee and Kyle McCord. Howell's arrival is not only a strategic change, but also reflects the impact of injuries and questionable performances of other players at the position, creating a scenario of uncertainty and pressure. Tanner McKee's situation has become even more complicated after a finger injury. In such a physically demanding sport, an injury of this nature is not easy to resolve, and the pressure on McKee is immense. The quarterback, who was projected to be Jalen Hurts' primary backup, now finds himself in a race against time to recover and prove his worth. With the season against the Dallas Cowboys approaching and McKee still dealing with the injury, many wonder if he will be ready to assume a significant role, especially in such a crucial matchup. His absence from subsequent practices and his increased attention during the victory over the Jets only heightened the uncertainty surrounding McKee. Not to mention the fact that, with the worsening of his injury and the addition of Sam Howell, the possibility of McKee being placed on injured reserve during the regular season is not ruled out. While McKee faces physical challenges, Kyle McCord, the new recruit many consider a promising prospect for the future, is also under the spotlight. With his recent performances disappointing, McCord has failed to impress the coaches as many had hoped. Although his arrival was met with high expectations, his adaptation to the professional level appears to be slower than expected. The pressure on McCord is now even greater, considering that the Sam Howell trade has highlighted the Eagles' need for stability at quarterback. McCord still has time to show his potential, but early signs indicate that he still needs to improve significantly to secure a solid starting spot at this point. With McKee's injuries and McCord's performance under question, the Sam Howell trade emerges as a response to these challenges. Howell, with his experience with the Washington Commanders and his 3,946-yard, 21-touchdown season in 2023, 3 offers the kind of stability the Eagles need right now. The trade is a bet on the now, shifting a more solid quarterback position for the season. Howell's addition to the quarterback rotation raises even more questions about the future of McKee and McCord. What will the dynamic be like between him and Jalen Hurts? Will McKee be able to overcome his injury and return to his best? And most importantly, will McCord be able to continue to compete for a relevant position in the coming years? Right now, everything revolves around stability and health. While the Eagles are trying to secure a solid quarterback base, McKee's injuries and McCord's development put the future of the position in jeopardy. Sam Howell, who arrives with high expectations, will play a crucial role in providing the necessary balance for the team. The season's next steps will determine not only the immediate future of McKee and McCord, but also the Eagles' long-term plan for the quarterback position. And it doesn't stop there, because if the internal decision has already shaken up plans, the behind-the-scenes rumors are adding even more fire. A big name may be ready to be traded. Sam Howell's arrival at the Philadelphia Eagles isn't just a quarterback swap. It's a strategic response to a series of injuries that have severely impacted the season. The Philadelphia team is facing an unexpected challenge. As injuries pile up, the need to find stability at quarterback has become an urgent priority. And while Howell has the responsibility of providing a reliable alternative, the overall weather situation raises even more questions about the Eagles' preparedness for the matchup against the Cowboys. The move to bring in Sam Howell was undoubtedly a reflection of the struggles facing the quarterback position. McKee, who was supposed to be the primary backup, now finds himself burdened by the pressure of his recovery and the performance of Kyle McCord, who has yet to impress. Thus, Howell's arrival not only reinforces confidence in the department, but also highlights the need to align a more secure solution ahead of the start of the season, especially considering the Cowboys' expansion power. The quarterback dilemma reflects the injuries that are rife throughout the team. Furthermore, on the offensive line, other key players are also out, such as Johnny Wilson, who underwent knee and ankle surgery, compromising his season, and Landon Dickerson, another pillar of the offensive line, is still recovering from a serious injury with no estimated return date, putting more pressure on both the offense and the quarterback's protection. These injuries pose an unexpected challenge for the Eagles as they prepare for the season opener against one of their biggest rivals in the NFC East. The loss of Johnny Wilson is a major blow to the offensive line, and the uncertainty surrounding Dickerson's return only increases the pressure on the clock. This creates a complicated situation as the team needs all its key players available to maintain a high level of performance, especially when it comes to protecting their quarterback and preventing the opponent from easily running the ball. Amid this turmoil, the trade for Sam Howell appears to be a pragmatic move. While McKee's injury and McCord's disappointing performance may have influenced the powerful offensive line and talented quarterbacks, the absence of some key players, coupled with the uncertainty regarding other players' recovery times, puts even more pressure on the defenders expected to be on the field in the first game. They'll have to make up for these shortcomings and maintain consistency to avoid the team facing setbacks early in the season. Injuries are undoubtedly a headache for the Eagles, but they're not the end of the world. Tempo still has specific talent at several positions, and hope for a quick recovery of key players is still palpable. The arrival of Sam Howell could be the necessary springboard to weather a difficult start to the season, and while the defense works to overcome his absences, Tempo hopes that the recovery of key players will happen in time to ensure a strong performance early in the season. How will the Sam Howell trade impact not only the quarterback position, but also the dynamics of the Eagles' offensive line and defense, considering injuries to key players like Johnny Wilson, Landon Dickerson, and Nakobe Dean? Leave your opinion here. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I'll be back later to update you with the latest Eagles news.